star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Here's the starting group for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the center, locking down the middle. At this point of the season, you can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
Now, here's Thompson. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
The first free throw is good. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Both good from the line that time. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at Dallas. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And, you know, right now for the Pelicans, they haven't done much to advance in the rankings, but they haven't gone downward either. I'd like to see signs of improvement from this team.
Murray, the pass to Queen. A three ball. And it's Durant with the rebound. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Van Vliet. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. On the clock, here's Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Murray is screen on Durant. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Eason. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. Fifth best, the Rockets.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Now here's Murray. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's Williamson with the three. Another miss by Williamson.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now here's Durant. Last game with 30 points. From past the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Fires, high post. Doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Poole. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Alperen Sengun. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 18 points per, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better, Greg, and his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, that man will make you pay.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Poole with it. He's covered by Thompson. That one goes. Count it.
That's a sneaky little finish by Poole. When he's confident, oh man, Jordan, he can torch your team.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Now here's Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Queen. Back to Murray. Shoots over Van Vliet. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That was great D, but better offense by Murray with the easy bucket.
Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson a screen on Murray. Van Vliet against Murray. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Now here's Durant. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Now here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
He has no problem going in there with the big threes because Murray is focused on that possession.
Here's Durant. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Free throw drops for KD. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Bays checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Poole kicks to Williamson. That one goes in.
Showing the versatility with the floater. Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
The Rockets leading. And here is Durant. 6 points for him. Thompson outside. Out to the wing. Eason gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 5.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Poole looking it over. And he makes good on the layup.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
The Rockets shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. Thompson in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Spears. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside, Jones. In the corner, Bay with it. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Warriors. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Okogie's checked in for Houston. Here's Smith. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. Here's Shepard. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Here's Jones. Bay wide open, and he fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bay's got 5 now.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Smith left side. Pass to Shepard. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at Jabari Smith.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. And the first one drops.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Fears with it. Still yet to score. Jones, no luck. Here's Shepard. Pass to Okogie. Lets it go from the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 3. 1:50 left here in the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Rockets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out New Orleans. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And you know, Houston, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore. But clearly, this is an elite team.
And it's early. A lot of teams battle adversity in the first part of the season. It's just a matter of getting through it and not getting discouraged.
.110 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now Fears. The 3. Rebound by Smith. Shepard with the ball. And here is Şengün. And good that time. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's Fears. Pass to Bay. Jones sets the pick for Bay. Here's Messi. On the top of the key. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And for Houston, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Now Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Rockets leading by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Şengün. Off target with the jump hook. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Here's Fears. Drops in the tray. Fears has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Shepherd with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's the Pelicans now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc, the rebound by Shepherd. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. It's good from long range. Finney-Smith's got 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Bay. Following the 3 by Houston that went in. Pass to Jones, and Fears has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Reed Shepherd.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Şengün. And it's denied. Bay with it. Now Smith defending. Now Misi. The wide open look here for Fears. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
That free throw good from Shepherd.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Finney-Smith passes to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Bay. Jones with the screen on Smith. Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
That free throw good from Bay. That one is no good.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
For New Orleans, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first one falls.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Şengün's got 6 points.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Down low, here's Messi, and Messi throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Houston with it. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Williamson is checked in for Jones. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Rocket 6. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's KD. Look at KD going to work inside.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. Pass to Fears. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Inside, here's Messi, and Messi throws it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. The shot missing. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Spears. He has 7. There's the pick. Oh my goodness, the slam! And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bay against Durant. Şengün with the screen for Durant. The Rockets with another miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rockets trail by 5. VanVleet kicks to Durant. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Spears. 7 points in the game. Williamson outside. Pass to Spears. New Orleans moving it around. Shoots over VanVleet. Off target on the 15-footer.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Durant against Bay. Left side, KD. 5 on the clock. From 17 feet out. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. KD's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Eason against Williamson. To the wing on the left. Durant with the steal. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And so here is New Orleans. Here's Spears. And nothing is falling for him right now. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Durant missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hey, gets the bucket.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And it's Poole in for Trey Murphy. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys?
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now here's Murray. Here he goes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. KD's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Murray. Great D that time from Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Mr. Williamson. Here's Queen, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Yes, that goes in. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Poole against Thompson. Here's the teardrop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
First free throw is good.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
All free throws good from Poole. 1:22 left in the first half. Houston leading by 3. Thompson outside. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. .106 left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Van Vliet. There's the three. Murray, no good.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Van Vliet gets to Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Queen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Jones checked in for Bay. .27 seconds left in the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Smith. And here is KD. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint, and you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
You know, for New Orleans, what you see is what you get, and we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Houston leading by 5. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Pass to Murray. Here's Queen to the left wing. Puts up a 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 11 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Durant. Steps back and fires. And stolen by Thompson. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Stolen away. Here's Poole. No good. That would have tied it.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Over to the wing. Pass to Eason. Now Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6.
I got him.
Rebound by Murray.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Queen. For the lead. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson passes to KD. Strong finish by KD.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Thompson against Poole. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Pelicans trail by 6. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The 3 from KD.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down. And the answer is yes.
And that one drops. Poole's got 8 points.
You got to keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. In second, the Rockets.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Queen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
To Van Vliet. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Back to Murray. There's the drive. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Houston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The Rockets again can't hit. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that swat. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
The 3 from Poole. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant kicks to Thompson. Left side, KD. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Pelicans trail. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Eason. Murray shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. It's a close game here in New Orleans. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. Murray's got 9.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here is Durant. 26 points for him. And it's blocked. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And stolen by Eason. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Şengün with the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. There's Williamson with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 3-pointer. They get it back. Şengün. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bay comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 29 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. The Rockets again can't hit. Pelicans trail by 8. Bay finds Williamson. They set the pick to stop the run. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Rockets leading by 9. Stolen. Here's Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you love the passion from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
For New Orleans, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw good from Bay. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And a change for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Bay hits them both. And here is KD. He's got 29 points. To the paint, looking for Adams. He gets it there. Thompson outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Can't hit from 12. Pelicans trail by 7. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Durant. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Smith against Williamson. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Jones on the wing. Great D that time from Durant. Houston leading by 5. Durant raising up.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. New Orleans making a switch here. Looney's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Pelicans trail by 7. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Smith. It's stolen. Bay in the post. Finney-Smith defending. Bay, no good. Houston leading by 5. Here's Okogie. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. Okogie's got 5 now.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Bay. Now Fears. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Certainly not the number one thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Here's Shepard. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pierce's shot is off. The Rockets should not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Floats one, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Crafty work there by Shepard to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Fear. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 13 points for Jeremiah Fears.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And for Houston, they're shooting in this game 45%. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 41 seconds left in the third. It's Jones on the way. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
There's Okogie, defended by Jones. The Rockets again can't hit.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Now Shepard. He's got 7. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Rockets on top, leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Messi. Back to Bay over Smith. Bay, no good. Rocket shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Şengün with a screen on Bay. Out to Smith. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Fears. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Şengün. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Shepard. The Pelicans make their last shot. Screen by Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the middle. Pass to Messi. Can't get it to fall. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 1-point game. Here's Okogie. Şengün with this screen on Jones. Another miss by Houston. Fears with it. Free throw good from Shepard. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And a switch here also for Houston. Durant's checked in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
The free throw drops for Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Williamson outside. No good with the triple.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Down low, it's deflected. Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Jones has it in the corner. Williamson outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Shepard, the pass to Smith. Pass to Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. The 3 from KD. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And KD, here we go. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Bey. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Now here's Bey. Jones with the screen on KD. With the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's Smith missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Bey. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. And it's Williamson missing. The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Smith dishes to KD. Now Thompson. And here is Şengün. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. Smith missing again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Rockets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Şengün. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Now, Williamson. Here's Queen. Shot from 12. And it's blocked by Şengün.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt. And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Smith kicks to Durant. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Bey. Pass to Jones. Six on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Poole's checked in for Jones. And then for Houston, Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's VanVleet. Out left to the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Poole. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Rockets leading. Thompson outside. Left side, KD. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for New Orleans. And KD, no good on that one. Şengün, on his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
That's good from Poole. Both free throws good from Poole. Here is Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. To the inside. Şengün, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Over Eason. Queen. Great defense that time from Şengün. Durant with it. Outside, Van Vliet. Good on the basket.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
The throw good, Van Vliet.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He knows every possession is critical now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Murray. Poole fires. Rebounded by Thompson. Eason. Oh, softly lays it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pelicans trail by 9. Murray scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get that one.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
The free throw drops for Durant. Houston leading by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. No good on the layup. New Orleans gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Murray jacks up a 3. Durant rips down the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. The 3 is off. Murray right side. Layup, no good. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Rockets.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
The shot is good!
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man's mentality.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Pelicans with the possession. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
So Houston wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.